2 turntables and a microphone. Hodge. Alright, it's a beautiful yard sale weekend. There's 20 plus sales in my area. My buddy Neil's going to be joining me shortly. I'm just going to hit up a couple sales on my street and then I will grab him and we will continue on our way. Fingers crossed for some video games. I actually lucked out and the person that I bought the N64 lot from 2 weeks ago contacted me back and they had more stuff. So you'll see that at the end of the day, what I got from that lot. I know everybody is out for their own thing, but it feels like it's going to be a busy day just on my street. But I did get a cool score here. Very cool. No video games, but it's only the second sale. And I'll go back and grab Neil now, and we will continue on our way. So you'll be in my video.
In the vid. We are now live.
We are live PD.
And we're the 3 best friends
that anybody can have. There's only 2 of us.
Yeah, the third guy.
I should have brought my Wilson with me.
Should have. This garage sale brought to you by Mark Rutten. If you like rusty tools and want an old patch and trowel, boy, have I got the address for you.
So that was a stop. I asked, do you have any old video games? And the girl said, I think my grandma has some stuff downstairs. So apparently she had an Atari downstairs. She went to try to find it so I can make an offer on it. She can't find it all right now, but she did bring out a bag full of games. Like there's probably 10, 15 games in there, and then there was actually a copy of Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. So maybe she got a Super Nintendo somewhere too. I left my name and my number. She said she would call me. Her name was Linda. So Linda, please call me.
She's sitting on Atari Gold back there.
We're not around is easy to achieve. Sympathize. Yeah, so lots of video games there, but it's a fellow collector that I've known from the past that's in my area that just selling some of his doubles and things like that at his yard sale. So unfortunately no amazing deals to be had, but yeah. So quick little update. Another lady heard me ask about video games and she said, oh, I got some at home and my kids don't play with anymore, so she took my phone number and said she would call me. So that's 2 possible callbacks. Haven't found anything game related while we're out, but it's promising, I guess. We'll see what happens.
Thanks a lot, Neil.
I'm Neil. Well, the way I look at that find is I found a brand new Wii at a yard sale a while ago for 25 bucks with no games.
Yeah.
So that's complete in box, 30 bucks, and there was a handful of decent games. Well, not decent games, but games. Back in the day, run away. Simple song like that. Oh. So 25 bucks for those. I offered him 15, he said 25. He wouldn't come down to 20, but it's still, the one game in there is probably worth that amount, so it's still okay. Oh, geez, sorry, man. So that was a good little score. A stack of PS2 games and a PS1 game. They wanted, he said $3 a piece, and I offered him 15, so basically I got one for free. Nothing majorly good, but some decent titles. Yeah, so that's basically it for yard sailing this week. I did well. So we'll go back to the game room and recap and go over everything that we got. And that's how you outro.
And that's what's called an outro. This all makes it in. This is all part of it. We're still outroing. 10 minutes of us driving quietly.
Let's roll. Just want to give a big thanks to my buddy Neil for coming up for a visit for the weekend. We had a lot of fun hanging out and going yard sailing and just chilling. I don't get to see him very often, so thank you for coming and being some good luck for me on yard sales. So before we went out, I actually went out myself on 2 quick little runs to hit up a couple yard sales right on my street. And the first item I grabbed were these old school glasses from the gas stations. So one is for Return of the Jedi, and the other one is for Gremlins. Don't know why that took me so long to remember, but these are pretty cool. I remember these ones back in the day. So there's the Gremlin guys here, and it's the Gulf gas stations. And these 2 here are the Return of the Jedi ones. So I mean, they're not in the best shape, but for $1 for all 4 of them, why not? As well, at the next yard sale that I hit, I got to pick up a couple of Viewmasters. I remember using these things as a kid. They had 10 cents each on them, and they seemed to work. I can't really tell because they didn't have any of the wheels that went with it for the videos, but for 10 cents a piece, I mean, I'm not going to turn these down. Very, very cool. I used to have one of these when I was a kid. So the first few sales, nothing, no video games, asking constantly, nothing. And we get to one sale, it's an older lady, and do you have any video games? And she says, I think my grandma might have some. So her grandmother went down to the basement, she said she thought she might have Atari. So I'm like, okay, well, that's promising. She goes, I don't want to just give it away. I'm saying, no, I mean, bring up what you have and let me give you an offer for it. She came back upstairs and she had a baggie full of probably about 10 to 15 Atari games and a copy of Super Mario World. She's like, I can't find everything. I know there's more there. Give me your name and number and I will call you back and we'll see if we can work out a deal. I haven't heard from her as recording this. Hopefully she will contact me back. I would love to get my hands on those games and Super Mario World, even if there isn't anything else. Continuing on, again with the same theme, asking. A lady overheard me ask, saying, do you want video games? The lady said, oh, well, is that what you're interested in? My kids have stuff at home. They don't play it anymore. If you want it, give me your name and I will contact you and we'll work out a deal. So again, I gave another person my name and number. A lot of the times these don't work out, but my fingers are crossed. I have 2 feelers out there. Hopefully one of them will contact me back. On to the games that I got now. So we stopped at a yard sale and I asked if they had any video games. And the lady said, I have some down in the basement. If you want to come back in a bit, I will dig them out for you and you can have them or I'll sell them to you. So we went and hit up a few other sales. And when we came back, she had a stack of Wii games. And for $25, I got TNA Impact, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Mario Strikers Charged, Call of Duty World at War, and Wii Music. So definitely a good score and definitely worthwhile asking if you have games. So actually, just before we picked that lot up, while we were waiting for that lady to find her stuff, I got to pick up a Wii lot. Another Wii lot. It was a Wii kind of day. Wii! A complete in-box system. I haven't opened it up yet, but they had a $40 price tag on it. And I offered them $30 for everything. And the lady was kind of humming and hawing, and the husband that was there goes, $30 for sure. And just after he said that, she went, $35. So they were stuck on the $30. Well, I was definitely happy with that. So the Wii in the box, as well a Wii Fit balance board, complete in box. And then the following games: Link's Crossbow Training, Wii Sports, and there's a Wii Fit in here as well, Active Personal Trainer, FIFA Soccer 10, NHL 2K10, Kawasaki Quad Bikes, Need for Speed Pro Street, Arcade Shooting Gallery, and Game Party 2. There was also a number of peripheral, like Wii covers and the nunchuck covers, and then there was also a gun. So we got to another sale, and I saw this book on the table, and I knew I had to have it. My wife's top 3 favorite movie of all time, and that's Goonies. And this book was very, very cool, but this is from original when the movie was released. The date on the back shows 1985. Very cool artwork from the movie, and this actually, just looking at it, has lots of writing in it. So it's almost like it's a storybook of what the Goonies movie was.
Lots of writing in it, so it's almost like it's a storybook of what the Goonies movie was.
So my wife is pretty excited to get this one. And then one of the last stops of the day, got some more video games. The guy wanted $3 a piece, and I offered him $15 for the stack, and since I got one for free, so I got Twisted Metal 3, Street Volume 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Def Jam Fight for New York. And this game I didn't realize how much it's actually worth. Definitely got an amazing score there. This stack of games I paid $15 for, and the guy was only asking $3 a piece. Those are the deals that I like to find out there when I go yard sailing. I also picked up a new shelf to put stuff on. So I'll just give you a quick view here of this shelf. Nothing fancy, but it was a nice looking shelf, and the guy only wanted $5 for it, and I figured it would look great in the game room and I can put some more stuff on it. That's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, until next time, game on and game often.